Hey y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make some really pretty glass Christmas angels using items from the Dollar Tree and also little trees using sort of an unconventional item from the Dollar Tree that a lovely lady on Pinterest taught me how to make. So anyway, stay tuned and I'm going to show you how to make both of them. Alright my friends, let us get started. So what do I have here? I have a handful of things, and this is a super easy craft that you don't need a lot of supplies for. What you are going to need, one of these glass bottles. This is from Dollar Tree. Yes, these come from Dollar Tree. Aren't they pretty? I have a bunch of them in my bathroom, but I got another one for this craft. You're also going to need one of these angel wing ornaments. This came from Dollar Tree, but you can find these at Walmart. Dollar Tree did have several different styles, and this is just one that I grabbed. So you can't find these exact ones, it's okay, just use another one. Some of these Chanel stems, tinsel stems, pipe cleaners is what I'm always going to call them, and you're going to need some ribbon. This is ribbon that also came from Dollar Tree. Pretty much everything here came from Dollar Tree. And so the label police won't come get us. We're going to pull that off and set that off to the side. Now, for this ornament here, it's a pretty ornament, but I really don't like this fuzzy junk all over it, you know? So we have, and it looks to me like it's just glued on with just a tiny little bit of what looks to me like hot glue. So I'm going to see if I could pull this off. All right, so this is much better, I think. I really didn't like all that fuzzy stuff. And honestly, that glue was not hard at all to get off. I just used these tweezers with the little sharp ends there and just grabbed the glue and I just popped it right off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue our wings to the back of our angel. As you can see, the way these wings dip in here, they're going to fit right on the back of the bottle pretty well. Now there's a line going down the bottle where it's pressed, so just make sure that that is not in the front there. Now if you have cats, dogs, and feral children running around, you may want to use just a tiny little bit of E6000 to stick this down as well. So I'm going to put a little E6000 and a little hot glue. Okay, so my E6000 is on there. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue, and you try your very best. Oh, I'm trying to push that glue stick down. Try your very best to not let your glues mix because that weakens the bond. And sometimes you'll end up with a big old goopy mess. So I'm just going to press these wings here and hold, yeah, there we go. Hold them in place till that glue sets up. This is our angel so far. You turn it sideways so I can get the whole entire thing in frame. But this is our angel so far, and I think these are absolutely fine as is. But if you want to add on a halo, then yeah, I can. With one of these thingies. Uh-oh. I'm over here just making all kinds of racket. So you could just take this, and I'm just going to kind of see about how big to make it. Let's just make that just a little bit bigger. Okay, so as you can see, I have that twisted, okay, like into a loop, and then I have like this little part sticking down in the back, okay? Now you could put your hot glue there, boink, and a little bit right here. All right, let's get this into position. There we go. Yeah, okay. Just make sure it's on straight. You don't want your halo all dinged up. Now I'm going to hold that in place for that glue to set up. So here's our little angel with the halo on right there. All right, so now I want to stick a little bow or something right here, you know, to cover up where the stopper goes in. So I just have a piece of ribbon here, that ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I have a whole video showing you how to make this bow, and I really slow it down, but I'm just going to do it real quickly here. So I just take my ribbon, and this is going to be one tail, okay? I just hold it between my fingers, bring it around, tuck it down through the back, and then pull it up like so. Now bring it over this left loop, tuck it in. I'm trying to go slow. Tuck it into that loop until you have your other end coming out there. And then just pull that up and down to tighten it. Get it off your fingers. And then there is a little bow. Just tighten that down right there. The tiny little bow. Now let's trim away the ends here. Which way do I want to cut them? Or how much do I want to cut? I don't want to cut a whole lot. That looks good. And then I'm just going to glue it on the very front. Now you can leave the bow off. You don't have to put a bow on it. Like I said, I just wanted a little bit of something, you know, to cover up where that stopper is, because I don't like being able to see it. And I wanted a little something something to spruce it up a little bit. And I think that this little bow will be just fine. Now, if you want to, you know, you can take rhinestones and whatnot and decorate down here. The dog is in there playing. I think the cat just whooped him. You hear that? I might have some rhinestones. I might not. Let me look around my craft room. If I have any, then I'll come back and put some on. But there's our basic angel. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I do have some rhinestones here. There are big ones. There are small ones. There's clear, red, and green. This was like a Christmas pack that I had. So you know what? If you want to glue rhinestones on there, you can. I was thinking just right here along the bottom, but see, this is very bumpy. And it's going to be very difficult to get anything to stick. So, you know what? We can try it out. We can try and see what it would look like. So let's just take some hot glue. You don't have to put them on there if you don't want to. Let's see. Try to stick that right there. Yeah, I think I might just put some around the bottom. Okay, so let me glue some on and we'll come back and see what that looks like. Very pretty. I put just a few rhinestones around the bottom and then kind of sprinkled. I don't know if you can see it on camera because this light is like really bright. But then I just put a few kind of like on the bottle. I guess like on her dress part. But anyway, there we go. Very pretty. And I really, really like it. Like I said, if you don't want to use the rhinestones, then don't. But please, please listen when I say that you do need to back up your wings with the E6000, because we all know that hot glue is not really best friends with glass. So these wings are a little awkward shaped. Like I said, there's many different styles. So depending on the style you get, you're really, really going to have to glue it down. Okay. So use your hot glue and your E6000 to make sure that your wings don't come off. All right, moving on. All right, friends, now you're like, what does she have now? I have here a pack of badminton birdies. These are from Dollar Tree. I dearly love badminton. And you're probably thinking, well, it's almost winter time. How did you find those? I find these in my store all the time over in the toy section. Okay, and I also have a pack of the tumbling tower block games, also from Dollar Tree. So let us get this package open. Now, how many of these do you need? Well, it depends on how big you want your little tree. You can use 1, you can use 2, you can use 3 or 4. I think for one of these, why are you sticking in? I had to cut the video because I said a bad word. I try to cut those out. But anyway, you can see these are they're a little lopsided here. But you know, you could heat these up with a hairdryer. They are very pliable. You could heat these up with a hairdryer and just kind of press them on the table. Use your hand. Let's kind of flare these out just a little bit better. But let's see. First off, what I want to do is take these off. Okay, these big red ends here. Come on, please. Just pop off there. Thank you. Let's take these off. And then I do have my heat gun over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blast these and then straighten them out just a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to show y'all how I'm doing this. I just have a small little, this is just a little 3-inch candle. Okay, a little 3-inch jar candle. And what I'm doing is, because the hairdryer wasn't really working for me, I have a heater sitting over here. So I'm just taking this and I'm holding it right here in front of the heater, and they heat up so quickly, okay? And I'm just keeping an eye on it. It's just getting kind of melty, kind of melty, kind of melty. And I'm just grabbing it and going right over the end of the candle, and I'm just holding it in place until they cool, and then they flare out and they look a lot better, okay? I know, I do some silly stuff when I'm in here crafting. I mean, you do what you got to do to get stuff to work. But, you know, this is what I'm doing. There we go. Now I'm going to do this last one, and that'll be that. Okay, so over here I have some wooden beads. And Dollar Tree sells these little bags of wooden beads. It really doesn't too much matter the size. I mean, you can look in my hand and see about how big these are. These were just a handful that I had in my stash, okay? But basically what we're going to do with these is we're going to use those as sort of like spacers between our birdies. So what I'm going to do is, let's just put a blob of hot glue around here, okay? And then I'm going to glue that right down on top of the birdie. Just like, hey, you know what? I could find something to make some wings, and then I could make a bigger bead here, and then I could put a bow here, and you can make little angels. Anyway, stay on track. So I'm going to put some glue here, and then we're just going to take the other one and just set it down on top, okay? It's just creating, like I said, a spacer, just so that you can stack them on top of each other. And you need to kind of position them in a way so that, you know, they kind of, it's not all cattywampus, you know? It's equal, even. Amber, speak. Goodness gracious. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I'm doing good to know what day it is. So I'm going to glue another one on top of there. And this one was one of the better looking ones. This one has a tear going down the back. So I may not even use that one at all. See, and then we'll just glue that one right on top and just hold that in place until that glue sets up completely. And you know what? I really don't want to waste this other one over here. So, whoa, there's something stuck to my glue gun. Stop. All right. Jeez. Okay. So you know what? Like I said, I don't want to waste this other one over here. So I guess I could just go ahead and use it. Just put the tear towards the back so that you can't see it. Now, although these are white and the beads are white, I think I'm still going to take them outside. I want to spray paint them, okay? Because you can't really see it on camera, but I can see it here in person. There's like some inconsistencies in these birdies. I guess where the plastic is thicker in some parts and thinner in others. It's like you have a really bright white spot, and then there's glue all over me. And then there's like not so bright white. So it's not very consistent coloring, okay? So I'm just going to take it outside right quick. And I'm going to spray paint it with this just plain old white spray paint, because I want this one to stay white. And then we'll come back and finish it up. Okay, so our little tree guy over there, I believe the paint is dry. And now just opening up this, oh Lord, this box of the tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree. I got some Ziploc bags that I'm going to put all this in when I'm done. So let's see if we can find what we want to be the front of our tree here. This is okay, I guess. Yeah, that'll be all right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to glue it up and underneath right here. Can y'all see where I'm gluing that? Right down in there. Right up its little backside. Okay, let's let that sit over there and set up. Now I have this table scatter here, also from Dollar Tree. And there's little Christmas trees, and there's some Santa boots, snowmen. Oh my goodness, Amber. Snowflakes, and some stars. Be careful. I think we're going to take this, and I'm going to take my scissors here, and let's just try to cut this back so that it's flat. Whoa! So that it'll stay on the thing. So let's go ahead and glue this down, because I'm going to have to hold this glue in place until it sets up. Glue it right there, and press it down, and let's just hold that in place. So now that that glue has set up, let's glue another one right here for the trunk of our tree. Just hold that in place and let that glue set up, and I will wipe away any excess that is oozing out there. Just wipe that away, and then we're going to build the base and glue it down. Okay, so we've got our little Christmas tree over there with the glue setting up. So I don't think I want to use the dark brown ones. I think I want to stick with the light brown ones. So one of these was chipped. I'm trying to make sure. Anyway, I'm just taking a little bit of hot glue here. And then we're just going to glue 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them, just side by side, just to make a little base for our tree to sit on. Like so. Gosh, I've got paint and glue and everything else all over me. And sometimes, you know what? It's like I'll need something. I'm like, shoot, like I'm out of glue sticks or something. And then I got to run to the store. And I go in, I've got stuff all over me, and I'm like, you know what? These people don't care. They know me. Jessica for Dollar Tree, if you're watching this. Bless her heart. Every time I go in there, I'm a hot darn mess. I've got glue and stuff all over me. All right, but here's our little tree. And now let's just put some glue here and glue that down to our little base and hold that in place until that glue sets up. All right, so here is our little tree. Turn it sideways so you can see it in its entirety. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I was thinking about, you know, maybe gluing some rhinestones on it or something, but I think it's cute just the way it is. It's just something fast and easy and fun. You know, people get together and you make your holiday crafts. I think it'd be something fun for kids, you know. So just a little something, just a little tree that you can set somewhere. And you can paint it whatever color you like. I just wanted to leave mine white. But I hope that you enjoyed both of these awesome, easy crafts. If you would, please give the video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.